Alright, man, you already know who the fuck it is, man. It's motherfucking Woods. And we got the Pudding Lit tier list, my boy. Now, this is for entertainment purposes. I do not endorse none of this shit. I'm speaking from experience and I'm trying to bring a little entertaining video for y'all. Now, we got a couple of general methods. And if y'all want a more in-depth guide or tier list, yo, drop 10 likes and I might just make that happen, bro. And drop that subscribe too while you at it, while you looking at it too. Now, I'm gonna explain the tier list. Alright, so we got a whole bunch of little tier lists here. In S tier, we got safe and most effective. So that means it is most likely you are not going to get caught and you are going to make a good amount of money or whatever you want to call it, right? Generally safe and effective, so pretty much it's just generally safe and it's effective. 50-50, you got a 50-50 chance of just getting caught or not, or actually coming up on something. Pretty dumb. Do not do that shit. That pretty much means don't do that. And the last tier is actually do not do that shit. That shit is stupid. Alright, so let's get with the first tier list, bro. This is something I did a lot, bro, because it's like the most safest shit ever. And that is car hopping, bro. Now, generally speaking, when you car hop, you are most likely not gonna make anything, bro, to be real with you. But the one good thing about it is it is generally safe because all you doing is going through the car on people that have the cars unlocked. So, but thing is, I barely made any money off it, bro. Like let's say I probably only came up around like $400 though. But I know people that came up on a lot. Now I'm not gonna speak on it because you already know how the fuck it is. But there's people that came up on some pretty good shit, bro. And we talking like above 300, above 400 type of shit. Like this, like it was really good, bro. So for that, I'm gonna put it in S tier, bro. Like I'm gonna put it in S tier because it is kind of safe. And it's not that effective, but it's just the fact that it's generally just so fucking safe. Actually, I'm gonna put it right here, bro. Because that seems more like it fits. But yeah, car hopping, yo, definitely up there, bro. That shit is effective, bro. Alright, so for the next one, this is something I did get caught, bro. I had some experience with this one right here. And that is selling cars or stealing cars, right? Now we're not talking, now there's different, like I didn't really put, like it's really general on what I put. But like you just found a car or you found the keys in the car and you just got the car. Now for this one, it's a 50-50. Now let me explain to you why selling cars or just stealing cars, right? Only stealing cars. We're not talking about actually like robbing the car. Stealing cars is a 50-50 because all it takes is for you to go to the wrong, and that's what happened to me. I went to the wrong city and they ran my plates and they ran as stolen, and that's when the police got right behind me and I went in on the chase. Let me know if y'all want a story to that story right there. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. You can make a couple of bands off a good car, bro. You can make a good amount of money if you find a good car. And usually, you could you could do this just by car hopping if you find some keys in the car. Or sometimes people fucking stupid and they leave their car on, and you could just take that shit and dip, bro. So I mean, like, I'll say it's a good 50-50 because you could get caught, but you also can make a lot of money. So that's why it's a really good in between. Now, for the safe and most effective. Now, this is something I do not endorse. I actually got a tattoo of a knife going through a snake. And I'm gonna tell you what it is right now. It's doing shit behind your homie's back, pretty much. It's people that you trust, or someone that when people put trust in you and you do something behind their back. I find that like mad pussy, bro, if you really do some shit like that. But yet again, it really is safe and most effective because most of the time they will not know that you did that. They will not know that you stole behind their back, that you took a couple of dollars from them. So generally speaking, that is safe and most effective just because you are a snake. That's really what it is. You're just being fake to somebody. You putting their trust, you pretty much just playing with their trust and they sending you money and shit, whatever. But you feel me? Like that is generally being a safe, and that generally is safe and most effective. Now, this next one right here is something you probably shouldn't do. And that's burglary. Now, I robbed one house. That is it. I ever robbed one house. But let's say, I'm not gonna speak on my case, but I can tell you a story if y'all want. Yo, drop 15 likes and I'll drop that story, or put it in the comments. But I robbed a house. Thing is, I went about it dumb cat. It was over some other shit. But pretty much, I robbed the house, and I didn't even make it out, and I got caught immediately, bro. They had alarms and shit. So I was already in the cuffs when that shit happened. But good thing that happened to me when I was like 15, 16. So I only went to juvenile. Nothing really major happened to me. Only the 21 days. But generally speaking, burglary is not the way, bro. It's just pretty dumb. I'm not gonna lie, you could make a lot of money, but there also is a high chance of getting shot, first of all, because you infringing on somebody's property. Like, you really do deserve to get shot, bro, to be real with you. Like speaking from now, like, you really do deserve to get shot if you going into another person's home. And it's just overall stupid, because unless you do that shit really safe, you will probably get caught. And I've seen multiple people that robbed houses and they all got caught, bro. This is not something you want to do. This is not no long-term shit. Well, none of this is long-term. But like, if you young or stupid, you should only be doing this if you're young or stupid, right? But if you should not be doing this. This is not the way, bro. You will get caught. Do not rob houses or burglarize. Do not burglarize houses specifically. Do not do that. That is not the way. That is not the plan. That is not the most devious slick. That is stupid. Now, we got robbing the plug, bro. And that's S tier. I'm going to tell y'all why robbing the plug is S tier. If you rob another criminal, they cannot snitch on you. They cannot do any of that, bro. They cannot snitch on you. They cannot say anything because they are now snitching on themselves. So now, see, when you rob other criminals, there's really no karma to it unless that guy's finna go look out for you. But that's your issue. But I'm saying there's no karma when you rob a criminal, right? Because you're not harming an innocent person. You are harming another person that's in that organization or in that type of lifestyle. So I find that perfectly fine. At least in my eyes, I find that perfectly fine. Just because he is not a citizen. He is part of that lifestyle. So now he has to live with what comes with it. So I find that perfectly fine. And generally speaking, if however method you go to rob your plug or whatever, a plug, it is generally safe unless you gotta shoot him. But it should never come down to that. Do not shoot. Honestly, bro, do not shoot somebody over a fucking ounce or even a pound. To be real with you, that is not worth it, bro. That is fucking stupid, bro. Do not shoot someone over some fucking weed or whatever the fuck y'all got going down, bro. That is not. Honestly, that's why you gotta just watch out on who you rob, cause they might be about that shit and they might shoot back. And I seen it, bro. I seen people try to rob somebody, now they dead, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. But like, so you gotta be safe about that. You might want to do your little research before you go out and doing that shit. Now, don't do this, we got robbing a corner store / clerk. That shit is not the play. You are full blasted on that CCTV. Most of the time you will get caught. And there's been times where niggas died to that shit. They was robbing the clerk. They robbed the wrong one at the wrong time. And they ended up dying because most of them do not have the balls to, like, the threat of them having a gun to scare them. They don't want to come down because you're most of the time you are robbing for $200 at max, bro. Because they do not keep more than that in the fucking cashier. So it's generally fucking stupid. And I don't know why people do it, but like, when you down and you gotta do what you gotta do, right? But I don't know, man. That is not the way. There's definitely way better methods than fucking robbing the clerk. That shit is fucking stupid. Now for fucking another F tier, it's strong arm robbery. Ayo, free Mert, bro, cause that nigga went down for strong arm robbery, bro. Free that nigga. Every single day I've been screaming that shit, bro. Do not do that shit, bro. I never done this shit, by the way. Don't do this. I've never done, bro. Cause that shit is fucking stupid. Cause you are robbing a citizen. You are gonna get caught, bro. If you rob a citizen, you are most likely gonna get caught, bro. And free that nigga Mert. He had to learn the hard way, bro. But I hope when he come back, he gonna come back better, bro. But look, my dog, he went down for it, bro. So just trust. Do not do that shit. That shit is not worth it. That shit is stupid. Trust. We got scamming. Now, scamming? Oh man, I never scammed before, and we talking online scamming. Now, generally speaking, from what I heard of, if you're not too greedy about it, you will be safe. But y'all niggas do not know how to stop, so it's really a 50-50. That's the thing though. That's the thing about scamming, because usually there's a lot of scamming methods. I'm not gonna get into the nitty gritties of it, but generally speaking, like, it is safe. But some niggas just get so greedy, they don't know when to stop. So it really is a 50-50, or it could be a pretty dumb. Because when you go down for that shit, you will go down for that shit. Like, that is a hard sentencing. But generally speaking, like, I'm a little bit conflicted because I want to put in generally safe and effective. But 50-50. Honestly, if you did that shit mad safe, if you know what you were doing, I would say generally safe and effective. But if you're new to the game, I would say 50-50. But for the sake of argument and the sake of this tier list, I will put it in generally safe and effective, just because I think if you're not too greedy about it, you know what you're doing, you're covering up your tracks, you will not get caught. Now, we got carjacking. Don't do that. Do not carjack. I don't think. It's pretty much the same shit with strong arm robbery. You are putting your hands on another citizen, you will get caught, bro. That shit is gonna get full blast. And guess what? You have a high chance of dying, bro. Do not do that shit in any state where there's a high carry rate, bro. Because at least down here in Florida, a lot of people do carry, bro. You will get blasted for doing that shit. And especially do not do it in Texas where everybody has a gun. Honestly, bro, like I said, bro, any single time you're doing something with a citizen, you will probably die or you will get caught. It is most likely gonna happen. That is like a 75% chance that you will get caught after doing that shit. And I don't understand why people do it, but I don't know, bro. I don't know what people going through when they do that shit. So I don't know. Now we got the final three, and if you see, we got a city, we got the daytime, and we got anything that has to do with a gun. Anything has to do with a gun, 50-50, because you could be doing something that is safe and effective, like robbing a plug. But if you do have to kill somebody, then it is pretty dumb. Damn, that's iffy. That's iffy, because it usually, at least from my experience, it never came down to it. It never came down to me having to use it, bro. And I don't know what would have happened if it came down to it. So I don't know, because I can't speak on it from experience. But damn, honestly, it's just pretty dumb. Do not. Damn, I don't even agree with that. I'm kind of conflicting on that thought, but you don't want to do that, bro. You don't want to do that. You don't want it to come down to it, because you're gonna have to live with it. But at the same time, like, it might have to come down to that. You might want to have it and not have it, because at the end of the day, it's a dog eat dog world in that type of organization or that type of lifestyle. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna just keep it in pretty dumb, because it could be it would probably sometimes would just never come down to it. Now, daytime, you generally do not want to rob in the daytime. Actually, I'll put it in 50-50. You do not want to rob in the daytime. There's a lot of eyes, a lot of people looking at you. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in 50-50, yeah, because there's a lot of people looking at you. You never know who's looking at you. But yet again, I pulled one of my ever best licks was in the daytime. So, like, I don't know, man. Like, but like, I didn't get caught for it. But like, at the time, at least, I didn't get caught for it at the time. But yeah, bro, generally speaking, you do not want to do shit at the daytime, just because a lot of people are watching you. It's way harder to lose cops, to be real with you, because traffic, all this other shit. Like, unless you on foot, so you can kind of lose them in the crowd. That's a good thing about daytime, because you could lose people in the crowd, generally speaking, depending where you at. Now, nighttime, we'll obviously go with generally safe and most effective, just because it's nighttime, less traffic. If you in a car, you could dip way faster. You can fucking run, like, you can hop over fences without having to worry about somebody else. Like, you could lose people just because it's nighttime. You could blend in the dark. Like, you could hide easier. Like, honestly, man, nighttime, and it's also pretty fun, bro. I mean, it's not really fun because you always on your toes, but like, generally speaking, it's pretty fun being out at night, bro, with the homies and shit. But besides that, that is the tier list, bro. I think I said enough. I might put a little bit of notes at the end, but besides that, look, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Drop a subscribe, bro. Comment down what you think about the tier list. If you agree with me, if you don't, if you think I'm a dumbass for making this, I probably agree with you for fucking making this video too. But besides that, bro, Look, bro, I'm just trying to spit some knowledge, some motherfucking game. Besides, but do not do this shit though, cause like it's not worth it. Cause at the end of the day, you will be left with nothing. Generally speaking, bro, if you do not know how to move, bro, you gotta learn from your experiences. Well, do not learn, but like I had to learn from my experiences and shit. And you don't wanna be part of that, bro. Be part of that fucking system, bro. Cause I was really stuck in the system for probably like 5 years I was stuck in the system. You do not want to do that. It is not worth it. It is not fun, bro. But besides that, I'm out.